Hey guys, you know it's bad if you're seeing me here. So obviously, there's something wrong with the video. So I'm gonna just apologize first and foremost. This episode, we were down a man. So I mean, we kind of explained that at the start of the video, but we were down to three guys today, and obviously, pick a perfect day for my mic to not record any of my audio. Thankfully, I have audio in general, or else you would probably not be seeing the video. It would probably just be Owen and Andrew talking, which it would be kind of weird without my portion of audio. It wouldn't sound right. So my webcam recorded all my audio. So during the video, it's going to sound awful, and I apologize a lot. I got nothing to say other than I'm sorry. I should have checked beforehand. This could have been avoided. We were checking audio before the thing, which is funny, and I didn't think anything of it, because when I watched the recording back, it looked fine, but, I don't really got much to say other than I'm really sorry that this happened. Hopefully next video, it's fixed, and, just gonna say, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys look forward to episode 5 after this week of football, so I'll make sure next video is good. I'll test audio beforehand so you don't have to deal with my webcam mic. So I'm sorry you got to sit through it for this episode, but things happen. So I really got much else to say. I hope you guys enjoy the video. That's really about it. So hope you guys enjoy. Peace out. Welcome back to the Chain Gang Podcast. It is episode 4. It's funny, too, because we only have 3 guys this episode. We are down a man, but it's alright. It's first down. We got news, injuries, updates, the whole shebang. Starting with injuries, because there was a lot. Let's start with the biggest one, obviously. Joe Burrow. My boy got the Michael Thomas treatment. Grade 3 turf toe injury. He's going to be out for at least 3 months.
3 months.
At least. That could change, obviously. I'm going to be honest. The Bengals are turning him into Andrew Luck. Joe Burrow is literally Andrew Luck. It's not even a question anymore. His career is just like Andrew Luck's right now.
That's what happens when you try to pay all your receivers instead of getting a halfway decent O-line.
Mm-hmm. Orlando Brown is washed. Alex Kappa doesn't move the way he used to. Spencer Brown, they let him go. I mean, you're just asking for it. Honestly, the defense is playing a lot better than I thought they would have this year. Because, honestly, I thought that defense was going to be way worse than they actually are. I don't know, but...
Doesn't matter. Offense is somehow the worst part about the Bengals recently.
That's the craziest part. I mean, Jake Browning... I mean, don't get me wrong. Jake Browning didn't play, incredible. But he did what he needed to.
He's better than Burrow.
He looked better than Burrow, that's for sure. I don't get what it is with Joe Burrow and starting so slow in week 1 and week 2. But honestly,
this probably
go ahead. Yeah.
This probably isn't going to do anything for them, but they did sign Mike White and Sean Clifford today.
Yes, I did see the Sean Clifford signing. I did not know about Mike White. I heard they were trying to talk to the Giants about Jameis. That's what I heard.
I also heard they were trying to talk to the Packers about Malik.
Yep.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I believe from what I saw, it was a 6th round pick for Willis. I'm not taking that if I'm the Packers.
No.
Willis is a really good backup, so.
I would, if I'm the Packers, I want at least a 3rd or 4th round pick for him. But I know no team would do that. That's the thing.
I'd say 4th.
4th, yeah. But
4th is probably the best you'll get for him.
To be honest, I don't think the Bengals were getting anywhere this year anyways. Just in all reality. I think they're the 3rd. Honestly, they could even be considered the 4th best roster in that division. But
with how Myles Garrett's been playing the first 2 weeks.
I mean, the Browns should realistically, if we're being honest, should be 1-1, not 0-2, and the Bengals should be 1-1. Or actually, no, they should be 0-2. Honestly, I think the Jags should have won, but to be honest, T-Law did not look good. He missed so many throws. Brian Thomas is not even a factor.
T-Law didn't look good.
Big shocker, right?
Who would have thought?
No.
Who would have thought?
It's his 3rd make or break year.
He's just not a good QB. It's just that simple. That whole quarterback class is terrible.
Yeah.
Who was the best quarterback? Is Trevor Lawrence the best quarterback from that class? Or is that the same year that Brock Purdy was drafted?
That wasn't the Purdy year, I don't think.
Are you sure? Because it was... Who was it?
No, because that was the Trey Lance year.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And Zach Wilson.
Trey Lance is the best QB in that class.
I wouldn't. He has the most upside, that's for sure. But all right, we better get going, keep moving before we get caught up on the Bengals. Panthers injuries.
Panthers losing Robert Hunt and Austin Corbett.
That is 2 linemen. What is that? Hunt's a guard. Hunt's right guard. Corbett is left guard, or is he a tackle? Or is Corbett center? I don't remember. I always forget what the Panthers is.
I thought he was center, but
I think you're right. I think he is center.
I can check
I know
that.
for sure, though, they just, obviously, Robert Hunt was a Dolphin, came over to the Panthers, and the Panthers actually paid him as, I believe, the second or third highest paid guard in the league.
Pretty sure it was second. Actually, he might have been first for like a week, and then someone else got him. But
yeah, so that's a lot of dead cap.
Yes.
Rough. But on the more realistic note, the Panthers haven't looked great on offense to start with. Trying not to be biased here, but they're going against a pass rush that was pretty solid last week against the Vikings. So.
Mm-hmm. And it's another depleted O-line, so the Falcons just get more chances because they've started the season with 3 opponents with all injured O-lines. Vikings didn't have Darisaw. They also didn't have their center.
Kelly?
They did. Ryan Kelly did play.
He got hurt though.
Yeah, he got hurt halfway. Not. Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah.
Halfway through the game, it was like the third or fourth.
They also lost Spencer Brown.
Mm-hmm.
No, Brian O'Neill, not Spencer Brown.
Brian O'Neill.
And then they were without Darisaw.
And then Schooley got hurt too.
Yeah, so very depleted. The Bucks didn't have Tristan Wirfs in week 1. So I would like to see this Falcons pass rush against a fully healthy O-line, but they're taking advantage of what they're given. So I mean, that's all you can ask for from a team like that. And the
Bucks O-line is still really good, though. I mean,
either way, yeah, their center that they kicked out to tackle played really good that game. So, and honestly, I think they're just going to roll the Panthers. The Panthers are a lot like their rookie wideout they drafted in week 1. They don't give a damn until garbage time. So, Tannero McMillan is perfect for the Panthers. I mean, Chuba Hubbard doesn't score touchdowns until less than 10 minutes into the 4th. Bryce Young just looks like crap the whole game until the 4th. And the defense tries their best, but can't keep them in it because they don't have enough star power. So, but we'll get to the Panthers later, obviously.
Good bridge, actually, from the Panthers. Next injury, the Vikings, who the Falcons just beat in primetime. Losing J.J. McCarthy for 4...
I think it's 3 weeks, isn't it?
2 to 4?
I thought it was 2 to 5.
I don't know. Somewhere in there.
Ankle injury,
minimum 2,
right?
maximum 5.
It's an ankle injury, right?
Anyways, but Vikings are without J.J. McCarthy, and Aaron Jones is on the IR, so at least 4 weeks without Aaron Jones, which, I mean, they've been leaning a bit more on Jordan Mason regardless, and he's looked very good, but still, you're losing Aaron Jones, you got a hurt O-line.
And you have to start Carson Wentz at QB.
I worry for J.J. McCarthy's development with that. I really do.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, I saw something. Apparently, he was supposed to be benched in week 1 against the Bears after the half, I think I saw. I think it was the head coach, O'Connell. He specifically said he was going to bench McCarthy. Obviously, like you said, I think that would damper his development. Because if he doesn't if he doesn't do the comeback, I mean, and he comes in the week 2 the way he just played, there's a chance he gets benched for most of the season after that. So, and like you said, those injuries not helping. The Vikings are what, 1-1?
We can't hear you right now.
Yeah, I know. I realized that. I muted myself for a second. I saw that on X, and it was from an account called NFC North News, which has posted a lot of satirical stuff in the past, so I wouldn't necessarily believe that.
Probably not.
But
just something
it's a possibility.
Doesn't really seem like that's something that Kevin O'Connell would do, but
no, it doesn't. That's what I thought. So.
Maybe a coach like Ron Rivera or like something like that.
Riverboat Ron.
But like not KOC.
No. So now you're 1-1 heading into week 3, and you play the who do they play? They play no, not the Lions. I'm trying to remember who the Vikings play next week.
Bengals.
Oh boy, Carson Wentz versus Jake Browning. What a game! Oh boy.
I guess we can keep going with these injuries.
Yes.
I say we
Corners.
just rifle off these two. 2-star corners going down. AJ Terrell with a hamstring, and Jalen Johnson is done for the season with groin. Am I correct?
Yeah,
too.
from what I read, he tore his adductor fully off the bone,
Oh,
and
Oh, boy.
from what I saw, it was that diving PBU that he made. You guys know which one I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there's a chance that if the Bears are competitive, long shot, at the end of the season, that he could come back. TJ Edwards also went back down with that hamstring that he played with. Grady Jarrett was playing hurt. I don't even know if he played in the second half because of how hurt he was. Yeah, Bears are just hobbling around on defense right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, injuries are
Falcons
definitely
play decent without AJ Terrell, but obviously AJ Terrell is a pretty key part on that team. Leadership at least.
If
I did see.
Go ahead.
I did see Yeah, I was telling you the other day that D. Alford had given up a 39.6 QBR in coverage after AJ Terrell went down. So at least he looked solid.
Right.
I've never had a problem with D. Alford on the outside. It's just him in the slot was never. It should have never happened. D. Alford is not a slot, not slot, nickel. Nickel. He's not. He never will be. But he's decent on the outside, and if obviously AJ Terrell is not our nickel, so I think D. Alford will be fine temporarily. Hopefully we get AJ Terrell back. Hamstring is really hard to judge, but I'm hoping late mid-season for AJ Terrell. There's no injury report on him yet, but late mid-season I would say would be probably ideal.
If this Terrell injury ends up being long-term, and you get to the point where it's almost a deadline, do you see the Falcons making a move for a corner, free agent-wise, or maybe trading for a second, third guy for some depth, so you get some more guys rotational-wise?
Terry Fontenot has actually looked super aggressive this year with, he's going out, free agency. He wanted to make it very clear that things are turning around this year. He goes out and you get Divine Diablo, an immediate impact player. You get Leonard Floyd, immediate impact player. With your draft, you get 4 rookies that are immediate starters. And in this last game against the Vikings, you had both your first-round pick rookies get their first sacks. Both your safeties, corner safety, whatever you want to call Bowman, they both had an interception.
Mm-hmm.
All 4 of those defensive rookies have looked incredible, and they're being very obvious that they're aggressive. They're not being complacent. This is very similar to what I was talking about with the Packers earlier. Episode 1, I believe, I was even talking about how I was sick of the Packers doing this thing where it's this exact same with the Steelers, a team that is doing solid. You get to the playoff consistently, you're winning games, but you're not doing anything to get over the hump or be aggressive to get any better and take risks to get any worse. And I think we're seeing more and more teams in this league that are kind of moving off of that complacent base and getting into this. We need to get a clear identity. We either need to win now or we need to tank a little bit and rebuild.
Mm-hmm. I 100% agree. A lot of teams should consider taking that approach more often. Go ahead, Andrew.
While you were talking, I was looking at any of the transactions to see if it was any serious at all. Raheem Morris is probably going to talk about it on Wednesday, but they did sign Keith Taylor back to the practice squad. I'm assuming you guys both know who Keith Taylor is. Played for the Chiefs last year, played 11 games, was with the Falcons in the offseason.
Yeah, he was kind of a rotational guy last year.
And then the Vikings did sign Desmond Ridder to their 53.
Yeah, I think that's in case of Carson Wentz, because Carson Wentz is just not a good option.
It's better than sending Max Brosmer out there anyway.
I think Desmond Ridder is better than Carson Wentz. Desmond Ridder can't throw the football, but at least he can be Dollar General Justin Fields and play running back.
Speaking of Justin Fields is in concussion protocol still.
Oh, so he might not even start week 2 or week 3. Sorry.
Yeah.
Tyrod Taylor.
So Niners are without their starting quarterback. We got Niners, Bengals, possibly Jets, Vikings. Who else am I missing here?
Jaden Daniels is playing hurt right now.
Yeah, so he's not going to start week 3 is what they're saying. So Mariota is supposed to start week 3.
Mariota is going to start?
From what I saw, yes, but he's listed as questionable still, so who knows? But I would imagine why play him, you know? It's week 3. You might as well let him sit a week now, where it's not as important. Plus, I think they play... Who do they play? They play the Niners. No, not the Niners. Let me look at this real quick. I'm trying to remember who they play.
The Raiders.
Yeah, I would sit him now. With how the Raiders just looked against the Chargers last week, I wouldn't even reconsider it. Just let him sit. And his is a what is it? Sprain knee or something?
Sprain.
Yeah, knee sprain.
Yeah.
So that's a 1 week thing, and he'll be back. You know, let him sit, rest up. Mariota's not a bad starter by any means. He can play still. He played last year in 2 games, I think, and he played fine. To be honest, he played against week 18 and against the Eagles, I think, for a little bit, or I think it was the Eagles. Played fine, so I'm not mad at that. And like I said, sit him now. It's week 3, you know, a lot of season left, and you're only 1-1. True, your offense didn't look inspiring last week, but you played a really good defense. So.
Oh, also Eckler's out for the season with an Achilles.
That's really sad. It is,
and
that's probably his career, honestly. I couldn't see a world where he's coming back. He's on a 1 year, and he's 32-year-old running back. So if I'm him, I just call it, man. I think you've done more than enough in your career. Incredible.
Is there any?
Go ahead.
Is there any update on Khalil Mack at all? Do you guys know?
He was in a sling last night at the end of the game.
See that.
No updates, I think, yet for how serious. If I had to guess, it's gonna be he's gonna be out for a couple weeks. That's a busted up arm.
From what I saw from social media doctors, their minimum is like torn UCL in the elbow, like a Tommy John.
Yeah,
and
he can't play.
Dislocation of the elbow, and you can't. I mean, dislocations of the elbow are tough.
I mean, who was it? Was it J.J. Watt that played with one? He played with that elbow brace all the time?
Yeah, I think it was him.
If I'm Harbaugh, I just tell Khalil, sit out for a little bit. I mean, the Chargers still look just fine, to be honest. To be fair, they played the Raiders, so it's here and there, but I just let him sit out for now.
I also don't think that that's just a couple-week injury, by the way. I don't know if you saw the picture of it, but his arm was literally like in a 90-degree angle the opposite way.
Okay, so it's probably a season ender if he's out.
It was gross.
Yeah. It was like Aiden Hutchinson, but
dude, no, that was terrible. That is I don't know what was worse, that or Tank Dell's injury. Tank Dell's leg literally flexed the wrong way, and same with Aiden. Aiden Hutchinson's literally wrapped around someone else's leg. His foot almost hit his thigh.
That's what happened to Khalil Mack, but obviously it's just here.
Ugh, God, dude, no thanks.
The injury that happened to Hutchinson is something I've only seen in MMA, so.
I've never seen anything like that. His leg literally almost wrapped around and touched itself. It was so gross. All right, I think that's most of the big injuries for the most part, I believe. Jalen Johnson, Burrow, Terrell, Panthers.
That was all the ones that were on my list. So
yeah, and then we already talked about. Darnell Savage got released. Not that big, but he can play corner, somewhat. I don't know if that's going to impact the Jags defense too much. They really don't have much for secondary work, so it's here nor there. But let's move to second down. We're going to cover last week's games, all the ones that we want to talk about, the important ones. Which again, a lot of good games this week. So far, NFL season's off to a hot start. A lot of good games. Andrew, I see you nodding your head. We'll talk about it.
No.
I know you want to talk about it.
I don't even want to talk about it. I want to talk about the Giants-Cowboys game first.
I was going to say Commanders-Packers, but unless you guys don't want to talk about that one.
I mean, there wasn't really that much to talk about.
Commanders just kind of got
Packers defense is absolutely ridiculous.
Packers absolutely rinsed the Commanders. Yeah, the score doesn't show it. Again, tends to be a thing with the Packers. They let up. I hate that they're doing this, but they do this stupid soft zone BS. They allowed 15 points in the fourth quarter. So
you just don't want anyone to get hurt. I understand why they do it.
I get it. I do, but I hate the bend don't break mentality. I hate that stuff so much. I don't like it. And I was surprised to see that the Packers were playing a lot of man coverage against Terry and Debo, and Keyshawn, Nixon, and Valentine showed up. That's the crazy part.
I was about to just say, Keyshawn Nixon, huge shout out to
Oh
that
my
dude.
God, dude, he was on Terry all night. $30 million receiver couldn't get away from him. That's awesome.
Sorry, Ravens fans, but your cornerback now is Keyshawn Nixon.
He's a system. Jair was a system corner. Just say it. All right, Andrew brought it up, and it was probably one of my favorite games to watch. The Giants versus Cowboys. Wow. Russell Wilson came back, and he was Chef Russ again. That was Seattle Seahawks Russ that we saw. I don't know what changed from last week to this week.
Well, it was Seattle Russ until we got to the interception. Then it was Broncos Russ.
To be fair, though, he got hit. And I think he would have completed the pass if he didn't get hit. I think he would have had. I think he had him beat, though.
I don't think he would have completed the pass, but
I don't know. Who was the pass to? It was to Neighbors, right? He was doubled.
Everything was to Neighbors or Wandale, bro. Everything was to Neighbors or Wandale.
I don't think anyone else on that offense existed that game. I mean, Cam Scadaboo did all right for him. That was another thing. He played pretty solidly, too. Tyrone Tracy. Oh, go ahead.
Scadaboo's averaging the least amount of yards per carry so far out of running backs with enough carries, by the way.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
They really like him, though, because they keep handing. They don't give the ball to Tyrone Tracy.
Yeah, that's a shame.
He's good, too.
He has a huge fumbling problem, though. Holy.
Yes,
Tyrone Tracy had, I think, the most fumbles out of any running back in the league last year.
I thought Kyron Williams had more last year.
I don't know.
Kyron had Tracy, 4 or 5 if you count playoffs. But that's the smallest thing in this story. I want to talk about that last moon ball with, what was it, 30 or 40 seconds left? Absolute dime right in the bucket to Malik Neighbors. Double coverage, too. I think that was Wilson and I want to say Trayvon who were in coverage. There's 2 guys. I don't know. I don't know how you let that happen. There's 40 seconds left. You have over-the-top safety help, and you let a moon ball and a receiver just blow past you.
Yeah. But, I guess, I mean, obviously it didn't matter at the end of the day.
I don't know how the Giants don't stop the Cowboys with 20 seconds left. And how many? They had 3 timeouts.
I mean, it's hard to stop the Cowboys when their kicker can make it from the 50, from past, like, before midfield.
True, and they start at the 35.
He needs 20 yards to be in field goal range. I mean,
it's kind of hard to stop a play. To be fair, though, the play they did get in the field goal range with, it was to who? Jake Ferguson, I think. He was literally just sitting wide open. There's nobody around him, and the Giants were playing super soft.
Well, yeah, he just found a soft spot in the zone and sat down there because he got a kicker. Also, by the way, Tyrone Tracy had 5 fumbles last year.
I think, including playoffs, Kyron had 4 or something like that. If you count the playoffs, he had 2 against the Eagles.
Derrick Henry's on pace for 17.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. But this game was absolutely insane. We got another Game of the Year candidate, which is ridiculous to say, considering
Javonte Williams
is back in his prime.
A little bit here. He looks incredible. I liked him going into the season. Like, I was like, okay, I'll throw like a late round fantasy pick at him. I think he might have a shot at the starting job and look a little bit healthier than he was after that gruesome knee injury, if I believe I'm correct, when he was with the Broncos. And he was talking about in like interviews, like he feels like a completely different running back, and he looks like it. I mean, Javonte Williams, like a lot of those plays were not even the O-line, which I think the Cowboys have a solid O-line.
No, he's just good after contact, man.
No, he was just
good after contact.
He looked incredible.
So Javonte had 18 rushes for 97 and a touchdown. His longest being a 30-yard rush.
He was also in the receiving game a bit more too.
He had 6 receptions for 33 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So overall, really solid game. Lot of pass rush for the Giants. They got a good amount of pass rush, surprisingly, for that Cowboys online being as good as it is. I mean, Brian Burns got in, Kayvon Thibodeau got in.
It's the Giants D-line. I mean, that D-line is actually disgusting.
Yeah.
Did Abdul Carter do much, though? He hasn't really done much yet.
Not from what I know.
The one big
I
thing
know
that I saw.
week one, Abdul Carter and James Pierce were tied for the most pressures out of all the rookies.
To
And
be
then
fair-
I don't know about week two. I know
To be
James
to be
Pierce
fair
kept
though,
turning it up in two.
he's real rotational. So I mean, and he's a rookie, so you're not expecting like a crazy amount out of him. Just to do just enough. Honestly, I don't think he's going to do as much as Jalen Walker or James Pierce, because those guys are single-handedly doing their jobs well. So and
I mean, they're both rotational guys too. I mean,
true.
like they're both of them aren't starters. James Pierce is under Leonard Floyd and Walker is under Arnold Ebiketie. And then like that D line is so deep. Zach Harrison, Ruka
They're just doing more with
Dorless,
their
David
opportunities.
Onyemata, Nikhil London. There's a lot of mouths to feed on that O line, but they're just keep bringing in new guys that are fresh and it's working for them. So
Yeah. And I think the biggest thing with rookie defensive linemen, just get them rotated in. You're not expecting like 10, 20 sacks out of a rookie. Like Owen said I think you said it in episode 1 or 2. You said you're looking for maybe 6, 5.
Six should be great, but yeah,
5 sacks, that's a good rookie season because there's a lot of room for improvement. And if that's rotational, that's even better. There's so much room for improvement.
First round picks, I believe. It's first round pick defensive linemen average 5 sacks at best.
Right.
Their rookie year. Which obviously you got a couple people that are a bit extra, like Micah Parsons with 13. I think Will Anderson and Jared Verse both had like 7.5.
Yeah, but those guys are closer to. You're looking more at generational guys with those names.
No, well that's what I'm saying. Like, so like your good rookies are just. It's hard. It's so hard transitioning from college ball to the NFL and just how it is.
Yeah, no, 100% agree. Let's go to the. Oh boy, Andrew, you have to talk about it. It's your team. Lions, Bears. I know you don't want to talk about it, but it's your team, and we stated that we were going to talk about it.
That was a complete and total organizational meltdown. First half looked okay. The Bears, I don't want to say got gypped by the refs, but I don't know what that call was at the end of the half, saying Tesla was out of bounds.
Yeah, I was confused about the clock situation.
It wouldn't have mattered, but
no.
At the same time, I don't know how you take 16 seconds to spike the ball from there. So, and they scored on the next play anyway. So, I mean, we were down to what, 28-14 at half?
Yeah. 28-14.
And then the second half, we turned it off halfway through the fourth quarter because it was just that uninteresting. First half, Rome Odunze looked like a star. Odunze looked great. Caleb is looking better.
Yeah.
But he's not looking... He's still a work in progress.
He's... If you don't mind me cutting in here, he went 19 for 30, 207, 2 touchdowns, and a pick.
Yeah, that pick was the biggest mistake of the game, obviously.
Yeah,
yes.
I don't know where he was trying to put it. I think it was Rome. Was it Rome who was on that sideline? He was throwing towards because he was on the run, running out to his right. He sees Rome downfield. He tries to put him upfield. He overthrows it, and Kirby Joseph just makes a great play on the ball, diving pick.
What's up, Owen?
Just want to give a quick shout out to the Lions for, or sorry, not the Lions, the Bears. The Bears allowed 52 points in honor of Khalil Mack. They foresaw his injury, so big shout out to the Bears for showing that camaraderie.
Losing by 31 in honor of Charlie Kirk.
Gotta be careful with those jokes, man.
Yeah, you might have to cut that out. I don't know.
I might have to. Don't know if we want to get politics going here, but it's okay. We'll work it out. Honestly, I know there's like very little positives here, but the biggest one, Rome. Just 7 for 128 and 2. He looked incredible. And funny enough, they were picking on Terrion Arnold again. That guy just can't catch a break. Honestly, I don't understand why.
Next, Jeff Okuda.
I don't think it's that bad because he wasn't picked at 3, but that
is not even near.
I know.
Was
I
it
know.
3 or
I
4?
know.
Was it 3 or 4? I don't even remember. Jeff Okuda was
Third
like,
overall pick.
yeah,
By
nowhere's
the way,
near as bad. That
Jeff
guy literally
Okuda is
faded
hurt
out
right
of
now, in case
existence.
you guys are curious, Jeff Okuda is hurt right now. He did not play versus the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That's
And to
right.
be honest,
Wait. No, he's a Viking now. He didn't play versus the Falcons.
and to be honest,
he is a rotational starter. He's
You're-
playing a lot of snaps for them. So
I think he's better now than when he was in Detroit. And to be fair, it's bad when you're a 3rd overall pick and you're getting your snaps taken from Amani Oriarie. Can't even say that right.
Oruwariye.
Thank you. So I don't know. That was bad. But I think my biggest takeaway for the Bears is, I mean, your defense is ravaged by injuries. It's kind of hard to be competitive when your top 2 corners are constantly on and off the field, and you're depending on Tyreek Stevenson to cover Amon-Ra or Jameson or.
Being targeted in coverage, Tyreek Stevenson has given up a perfect passer rating, a 158.3 in coverage when being targeted. And he's our CB1 right now.
Yeah. Who's behind him?
And Nashawn Wright and I think Josh Blackwell and Jonathan Owens is a safety that can play some tiny little bit of nickel.
On the bright side, Wright looks pretty solid whenever he's on the field.
Yeah, that's because bro is 6'4" and 190 and can run like a 4.4, 4.5, 4.3.
So he's what Tariq Woolen should be. Sorry, John.
Yeah. Yeah, and we have to try to cover CD and George Pickens this week.
Oh, God. Oh, boy. Jaquan Brisker, good luck, buddy.
Brisker didn't even look great this
No,
week
I
either.
know, and that's the crazy part. I really like Jaquan Brisker. I think he's a good safety. When he's playing good, he's a good safety. He's a great safety.
Byard looks washed. Tremaine Edmonds is still super slow in coverage. Our pass rush was not nearly as good as it was last week.
No, I don't know what changed. You guys were demolishing the Vikings.
I will say, our pass blocking did get better this week from last week. Jonah Jackson had the highest pass blocking grade this week.
It's not bad.
Last week he had 23. This week he had an 80.
Okay, that's a huge bounce back. I mean, like I said,
Drew Dahlman was second highest at 69. Tooney was third at like 66.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still not good, but
Yeah, no, seeing Joe Thuney in the 60s for pass blocking is crazy to me, because he's always been a great pass blocker.
seeing Drew Coleman in the 60s is crazy to me because he's never been in the 60s.
Remember he has to help out Drew Dahlman in pass coverage and Braxton Jones in pass blocking. He's doing all the work on that left side, and Darnell Wright doesn't. I don't know what's going on with him.
He just looks lost in pass blocking.
False start after false start after false start after hold. The Ozzie Trapilo, our second round pick, is a healthy scratch every week. Shamar Turner's a scratch because he's apparently still coming back from injury. But I don't know how you have two second round picks be healthy scratches every week. Luther Burden gets maybe one target a game.
He had...
Colston Loveland had one target last game for no catches and no yards, and he was our 10th overall pick.
And Burden had 2 targets. So
2 targets.
Yeah.
He does look good in returning in special teams.
Kyle Monagai had 5 targets. Monagai had 5 targets.
I hope they give Monagai more opportunities. I said this last week, and I'll say it again. I like him already way more than DeAndre Swift.
They just got to give him I think, like you said, they just got to give him the ball more. I mean, 7 carries, he had 28 yards. I mean, that's not like...
That's 4 yards a carry. You run the ball 3 times with him, he'll get you a first down.
Right, and then DeAndre Swift is 12 for 63.
In 4 plays, so...
And then DeAndre Swift is 12 for 63, and he fumbled.
Yeah, that's a little more than 5 yards a carry, but he had a couple big ones. If you take away the big ones, he's probably around 9 for 30.
Yeah, that's terrible. I mean, this kind of reminds me of what the Chiefs are dealing with. The Chiefs don't have a run game, and you'd be surprised how important a running game is. You literally can't, the Bears can't utilize their running back because he just can't do what he's supposed to. DeAndre Swift looks lost when he's trying to find a gap. His gap,
and then play action doesn't work, which is Ben Johnson's whole thing is play action.
Right, and I think the biggest thing for me is the line, if the Bears want to be running play action more, they got to get Monagai in there more. Monagai looks
crazy.
Go ahead.
It's crazy how little he is used, considering how much Ben Johnson used
Two
Gibbs
running
and
backs.
Montgomery.
He even did it when he had DeAndre Swift. He used DeAndre Swift, and then he used was it Burkhead with Swift as the backup back in like 2021. I'm pretty sure.
Rex Burkhead for the Lions. Did he ever play for the
I
Lions?
thought he did. I don't know who the backup was. It was some veteran.
Who am I thinking of?
Maybe I think I got names confused.
Are you thinking of Jamal Williams right now?
No, Jamal wasn't. He was still with Green Bay in 2021.
Was he? I thought that was Jones and Dillon.
No, he was
Or
still.
was Dillon 22?
Dylan was 22.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember.
Alright. Well,
Anyways.
in the meantime, this next game, I'm looking at all the games right now. Stands out.
Not many.
Let's see.
Seahawks, Steelers.
We got to talk about Seahawks in honor of John.
All
They
right.
looked pretty solid against.
Defense looked a lot better.
Steeler
Aaron Rodgers came back down to earth. Had a very bad game.
It wasn't a very bad game.
I mean,
But it wasn't a great game, but it wasn't a terrible game.
18 for
That
30.
The
interception-
Seahawks have a solid defense. The
That
Seahawks do have a solid defense.
that interception in the end zone as well was also Calvin Austin's fault.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there. There was two guys there. I think Calvin Austin went for the ball thinking it was targeted to him when I think it was actually meant for Metcalf.
It was
And-
Freiermuth.
Oh, Freiermuth, my bad. And he tipped it right into the corner's hands. The first pick the other pick was Rodgers' fault. That one was definitely on Austin. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, and then I saw a rollout to his right, 50-yard bomb that was dropped.
Yeah.
Vintage Rodgers, and it was just dropped.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he played an alright game. He did what he tried to do what he could. Receivers did not play good. Mason Rudolph came in at one point.
Caleb Johnson, that
oh my god, dude, he's never gonna get a snap.
Career's done. Career's done.
Dude, what are you like? First off, why are you going for that? It's going out of the end zone. Get out of there. Get out. If you can see the ball coming in and you're that close to the end zone, just let it fly past you. There was no batsman on that. It was going in.
Especially when you
Get away,
touch it,
Yellfire.
you're walking to the sideline.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you know you touched the damn ball, why are you walking to the sideline? What are
And
we
that-
doing?
And
That-
if you touch it and it goes out the back of the end zone, it's a safety.
Right. You gotta do like the Steelers' special teams there was lost. Caleb Johnson does not know what he's doing. I don't know why he's on punt and kick return, or on just punt return in general. Like oh my god. And without Jalen Warren,
You telling me Calvin Austin can't return punts?
he's perfect for it. He's the perfect size for it, and he can catch the damn ball. Like, why are you putting? I don't understand it, dude. It was just horrendous. That was probably one of the worst plays I think I've ever seen from special teams in general. So
That's gonna be on low light reels for decades to come.
on the bright side, the Seahawks looked really good on offense. Cooper Kupp,
Yeah.
7 for 90. He showed up. He did what he. That's
Cooper
a vintage
Kupp,
Cooper
I
Kupp
get
stat line right there. 7 for 90.
JSN is
a monster, man. He cooked Jalen
Is
Ramsey.
that target?
He had
I would
10
like to say,
targets.
actually, Seahawks running game looked
Oh.
good.
K9 looked incredible.
Part of it looked
Charbonnet-
good.
It sucks for fantasy owners, but Charbonnet and K9 are being used how they should be used, and both of them look very good because. Go ahead.
I don't know if this box score is right. I saw Charbonnet had 12 carries for 11 yards in that game. Is that right?
He had 15 for 10, actually.
15 for 10?
Yeah, he did not look good. On the
I
other
saw
flip side, Kenneth Walker looked
K9.
amazing.
Yeah.
Charbonnet, I think he was in the receiving game a little bit more, but they're using them both. Like, they're using both of them.
Charbonnet didn't have a catch.
He really did? Not
No.
a single catch?
No, he did not. Sorry to burst
Yeah,
your
actually,
bubble there. I'm not trying to call you out, but Charbonnet just
Yeah,
didn't
actually,
play great.
I thought he was in the receiving game that
How many
game.
targets did he have?
I don't see a single one, actually.
Yeah, Charbonnet had 1 point in fantasy, so yeah.
Really?
No targets either.
First week, Charbonnet was the guy who was looking the best.
Yeah, and then the next week, Kenneth
And the
Walker.
second week.
I don't know. I feel like here's the thing.
I mean, week 1 he was only 12 for 47. He had that one good run for a touchdown, but other than
Right.
that,
So I think we're kind of overinflating a little bit on Charbonnet, but on the bright side, Kenneth Walker actually looked good, so that's something to take away.
I hope we're not overinflating on Charbonnet. He's on my bench.
On the flip side, though, Torrey Horton and AJ Barner looked great. Both of them. Both had a touchdown. Good amount of targets for Torrey Horton, especially with this being his first game. He made a great play on the ball. He got wide open. He was wide open, and there's no one in sight of him. So, Sam Darnold played okay. Not fantastic. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
He played okay. 22 for 33, 295, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. So, all right. I mean, he's getting the ball to Njigba like he's supposed to. I feel like that's a positive.
Yeah.
So.
You've got playmakers on the offense. All Darnold has to do is what he did in Minnesota, get the ball to your playmakers. That's it.
Right.
We should probably move on a bit. We're going real slow at these games.
Yes, we are. But overall, good game from the Seahawks. Next game is... Is it my turn? Should I go? Or do we talk about... Yeah, I probably should just go to the Chiefs game.
There really isn't that much insane stuff to talk about.
No.
Well, hold on. I would like to point out a couple just little things.
Go ahead.
Jets, what happened? Hello? Justin Fields, he's back to a running back, I guess, and not even good at it. How do you throw for 27 yards in a single game? I think
Look
it's
at
27, correct?
Justin Fields is running the ball again. Another Justin Fields run.
Yeah.
Brees Hall
anyways,
went 10 for 20.
Total collapse by the Jets. I mean,
Yeah.
it is the Bills, but the Bills have an awful defense, so...
Yeah, they
Josh
got
Allen didn't even have a
exposed
great
last
game.
week for 170 rushing yards to Derrick Henry, and Brees Hall and Justin Fields can't put it to a combined set 80.
Yeah.
James Cook had a great game.
James Cook is RB1 right now in fantasy.
I mean, I think the Bills are not really questioning in that game. They went there and were the Bills. The Jets had a total collapse. Patriots, on the other hand, Ramondre Stevenson looks great.
yeah, Trayvon
He
Henderson
is
is
clearly
not
the
good
number
enough.
one running back in that room. Travion Henderson is not even close to scratching that RB1 role yet from him. Sorry for everyone who reached on him very high in fantasy. But
Why?
yeah, Ramondre Stevenson looks very solid.
Yeah, 5 for 80. He was the leading receiver by a county mile. He had 88 receiving yards. The next best was Austin Hooper with 38. So, really good game. Especially for all the people who hate on Ramondre.
Drake May was definitely the best looking
Yes.
quarterback from last year's draft class this week.
Yeah.
There was no competition either.
He played great. He did what he needed to.
Bo Nix looked decent. Bo Nix did good.
Still
played good,
throwing.
actually.
I don't know
But
what his deal is with those. Like, he's forcing a lot of passes that he doesn't need to. Oh, another thing. Troy Franklin. Holy hell. Troy Franklin, man. That guy
Yeah,
showed up.
that Oregon connection.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy. Great game from Troy Franklin. Cortland Sutton was a
Yeah.
non-factor. I don't know what that was about.
Let's see. Let's place a little bet here. Daniel Jones
Oh, boy.
leading the Colts to a 2-0 start and looking good. Very good, actually. In fact, he's so good, he's the number 2 quarterback in fantasy.
You know what this is reminding me of? This is reminding me of the Saints from last year.
Don't say that.
It's the Saints from last year. It's the same situation. Suspect defense, suspect quarterback. It's the same thing. Suspect defense, suspect quarterback in a good division.
Yeah, well, they're playing the Titans next week, so
They're going to get exposed. They are frauds.
also-
That team is on fraud watch. I promise you that team is on fraud watch. I do not trust that team for a minute.
I mean, I understand that, but they play the Titans next week. I think the fraud watch will last at least another week.
Hell,
I think
Cam Ward
yeah.
throws for 300 against them. Proves my point.
I'm starting Daniel Jones this week in fantasy.
I think he'll do good. The Titans defense is okay. Not great, but it's okay.
It's either that or Drake May against the Steelers. So
I'd be fine with either of those. I'm starting Justin Herbert against the who do they play this week? I'm blanking. I can't start Jaden Daniels obviously, but Herbert.
Anyways.
Chiefs Eagles. All right. Before
I'm
I
not
talk
even gonna comment on this game.
Okay,
Excuse me
okay.
for freaking-
Before I comment on any of this, I want to say, am I concerned? No. They lost in a 3-point game. It's actually probably 10, to be more realistic. I don't know what happened there at the end with Tyquan Thornton, why we threw a deep ball all of a sudden, but I wish we would have done that earlier in the game. The Chiefs don't have a run game. Patrick Mahomes is the leading rusher, again, by quite a bit. Receiving room is in hell, but on the bright side, Xavier Worthy comes back. Tyquan looks good. Hollywood looked more confident with getting the ball. Travis Kelce's still the leading receiver, unfortunately.
I saw a clip of Kelsey going, "I'm sick of this," and then switches over immediately to his drop in the end zone.
So I want to talk about that. So people are blaming, or I saw a lot of people commenting, a lot of Chiefs fans specifically. They're like, "Why is the tush push even a thing?" So we're not losing this game because of the tush push. We lost because of a missed field goal, the Travis Kelce drop, which turned into a pick. The penalties. There's a lot of those. Gotta stop taking the penalties. It's ridiculous. And the offense choosing not to do anything when they got the ball. The defense actually played really good, surprisingly, which I was really happy to see. By the way, I want to formally apologize to Charmani Connor, second highest graded player on the Chiefs in the slot. I gave him so much shit last week. Sorry.
Yeah, that's getting clipped.
Yeah. That's my bad. I made a bad call. That's me. But honestly, I'm gonna look at the positives here. You held the champs to under 200 yards. Jalen Hurts only had 100 passing yards. I think that's a positive to take away. Saquon didn't even have 100 rushing yards. So, I mean, the defense played good. The offense did not great. But I think, overall, I think people are freaking out immediately when it's only week 2. Like, yeah, you're 0-2, but you get the Giants in week 3. If you lose that, then I'd be worried. But you lost to a good Eagles team. So, I'm not concerned.
Fair enough.
I'm not concerned. I'm just going to say it how it is. I'm not, like, panicking yet because, like I said, week 2. I mean, you're going to have games that are bad, and that was one of them. I mean, they looked better than in Brazil, to be honest. Even though the score doesn't show it, they did. In my opinion, I think we looked better as a team. But that's just me.
I'd agree.
But I think the
That's
biggest
about
thing,
the same as I was week 1 after the Buccaneers lost.
right? I mean, it's you
I think it
gotta.
was a good milestone. It's so early, and I saw things I liked. Obviously, there's things I didn't like. We lost the
Right.
game, but there's positive takeaways, and it's too early to panic.
Right, and I think the biggest thing, you got to get a running back. I hate to say it because I do like Pacheco as a person, as a player. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't have the patience to play running back. He's too quick to jump and try to follow his blockers. He's got to be way more open with his vision. His vision is awful. Unfortunately, Kareem Hunt doesn't have speed, because if Kareem Hunt had speed, I think he'd be the RB1. Kareem Hunt has the vision, and he has the power. He's not fast, though. He runs a 4.5, not even a 4.5. He runs like a 4.6. Probably a 4.7 now, to be honest, with how old he is. So, I think
While
we need
we're
to...
on the... Go ahead.
I just want to get through this last little bit, and then you guys can say whatever you need to. I think we need to just like the Bears. We have to utilize our rookies. Rashad Smith had 1 carry. He's a great. I know he's a receiver converted to running back out of SMU, but you got to utilize him. He's fast, and he honestly has great vision. Because I think wideouts actually have really good vision when it comes to that. And I think you put them in the running back position, it could work out. Andrew, go ahead. Sorry for cutting you off there.
No. It's fine. I probably shouldn't have interrupted, but you guys talk about it's not too early to panic for you guys. Am I in the same boat?
I think
No,
your
you're not.
situation might be a little bit more... Okay, Owen and me didn't
Yours
have to
is a
see
little
our
bit-
teams get 52 dropped on us by a division rival. The Chiefs lost 2 one-score games. I'm not that concerned. Owen won a week and lost by 1 score, and he lost because of a kicker.
Yeah, I lost because of a kicker.
The Bears lost the... To be fair, I wouldn't have been as worried after last week because it's just a collapse. I mean, still, it's a young team. Things happen. Comebacks happen all the time. I mean, look at the Ravens. Week 2, on the other hand, is a little bit more of a... Okay, what the hell is happening? What is happening? Why are we in free
that
fall?
one. Yeah, you know that one. That one hurts. That one's a kick in the teeth. You know. To quote the great Ben Johnson.
So like the thing with me for the Bears week 1 versus week 2, what I think the big thing with the Chiefs and the Falcons is you saw so many a very very diverse change between your week 1 plan and your week 2 plan.
Absolutely.
The Bears looked like they were ready to play the hurt banged up Vikings week 2. I don't know. Ben Johnson just didn't look like he was prepared for that game.
No.
I don't know.
And there's definitely
That
some
to me is the
pettiness
thing.
in that game.
If your team is not progressing each week, your team should not get worse. Your team should be better every single week. And if it's not, I mean, granted, we're only 2 weeks in, so if I would say it's not fully time to panic, but it's definitely worrisome if week 3 you're seeing the same thing. Ben Johnson is immediately on the hot seat. Like, that's rough. That's real rough.
I'm honestly convinced if the Cowboys drop 40 or 30 points or whatever on the Bears, and the Bears only drop like 10 or 10, like 10, 20, then like there's real concern. Like if Caleb doesn't look like he's improving, I mean, obviously I don't think it's on Ben Johnson alone. I think there's a lot of factors, but you can't have this every week where you're getting 30, 28, 40, 50 points dropped on your something's got to change in the defensive side. It's not even just the offense anymore. It's the defense.
It's one big quarter, and then everything just goes to heck.
Yeah, like, again, the Bears on the opening drive, it didn't look bad. In the first quarter, they looked fine. And that's what happened in the Vikings game. The first half, the Bears looked amazing. It's Ben Johnson refusing to make adjustments. He's got to adjust. Because every team's going to do it if they're losing. The Vikings did it. The Lions kind of, I don't know.
Lions didn't need to. Lions did not need to adjust at all.
Everything the Lions touched turned to gold. But, like, Ben Johnson had the team looking, like, week 1, I don't know what I watched on that first drive. That was not the same team. I don't know what I saw, but it looked amazing. Caleb was comfortable. He was getting it out quick. He was taking what the guys gave him, and he looked amazing. He looked like the number 1 overall pick. Then after that, completely different thing. Like, I don't understand what's happening, but...
And this is it's crazy that Caleb is still probably the most talented quarterback I've ever seen in a Bears uniform.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even look that good.
It's just sad.
He makes really hard things look really easy, but like I said,
Like that
he
throw to
makes
Rome and triple coverage, that was like a perfect throw.
Dude, that had the perfect amount of juice on it. It fit. He got it fit in the seam, perfect, just right to him, dart.
And then he can't hit DJ Moore on an outright.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is going on?
He makes really easy things look impossible, but impossible things look easy.
He's like the Harlem Globetrotter of the NFL.
That's a good reference right there.
All right, we better get through the Falcons game because we're already almost at an hour and we haven't even made it past second down. So. Owen,
I will quickly talk about this one.
Yeah, because we already talked about this kind of.
Yeah, I talked about it a little bit. Okay, run game looked amazing. I don't blame Penix at all for not having a passing game because if you're averaging 6 yards a carry and Bijan had more yards just rushing than the entire Vikings offense, why would you pass? Your defense is playing lights out. Just run the ball down their throat. Tyler Algier looked great. The run game, huge bounce back. Penix. I don't think I'm not concerned at all with the offense. Parker Romo, I will love to say 5 for 5 in your rookie opening. He started off a little shaky. The first 2-3 kicks looked rough, barely made him in. But I mean, he doesn't have a ton of experience, so he's making the kicks. That's what matters. Koo would have been probably 3 for 5 max. So, and he made a 54-yarder. Oh yeah, that's awesome to see. The defense, they were playing amazing. They were playing as a unit. I think this is something that I haven't seen with the Falcons defense in forever, that they're playing. It's not 11 different players doing their role. It is 11 people working as a team. That was the big problem with the Falcons the last lot of years because they don't play like they're one team. They play like they're themselves. So yeah, the defense looked incredible. I love the D-line rotation. Divine Diablo showed up that he's him. I love Divine Diablo. He was mic'd up as well for that game. I love watching that video. Rookies look great. That's about all I have to say. Rise up.
That was the biggest thing I was going to talk about was the defense. I mean, Zach Harrison had a sack and a half.
Sack and a fumble. He had a forced fumble too.
Brandon Dorless had a sack and a half. Yep. TFL. James Pierce had a half sack. Leonard Floyd had a sack. Rook Arororo had a half a sack. Jalen Walker had a sack. Thank you. And then your rookie, like you said, your rookies. Xavier Watts had a pick. Billy Bowman almost had 2 picks. Should have been a second pick.
2 crazy picks.
It was
Billy
BS.
Bowman looked amazing.
Hold on.
Bowman looked incredible.
Let me pull this up because this is Kind of crazy. Okay, so this is all the firsts. This is just nuts. This is all the firsts that happened in that game for the Atlanta Falcons defense. Um, it was Rook's first sack, first career sacks. Brandon Dorless first. I'm not even gonna say it. Brandon Dorless first sack. Career. These are all career that I'm listing. James Pierce first career. Jalen Walker first career. Billy Bowman first career interception. Xavier Watts first career interception. Leonard Floyd's first sack as a Falcon. Like that defense, that's a young defense who is looking very promising, and I love to see it. So
Yeah, and then
that's
your
about it. We can move
offense.
on to the next games.
Oh,
Team got his boys playing.
okay.
Yeah, Dean got his boys.
I was gonna talk about Bijan, but it's okay.
Oh yeah. You talk all you want about Bijan, no?
Yeah, 140 rushing yards, and they didn't even have to get him involved in the receiving game. I mean, and Tyler Algier had a good game too, 76 and a touchdown for him. Like honestly, like you said, Michael Penix doesn't even have to play the game. He just kind of just has to
No.
get the ball
Why
quickly.
would you? Why would you? I mean,
No, I wouldn't.
don't even risk
Against
don't
the
even
Vikings
risk throwing
defense,
anything
too.
when your rushing is so dominant.
Actually, that makes me
Penix
wonder.
has to work on his red zone, but other than that,
Give me one
On
second.
the other hand, I will say, the one big positive that I did see from Penix in the past game, even though there wasn't very much to go off of, was he was still spreading the ball on both sides of the field. We saw J.J. McCarthy's I don't know if you guys saw it. I saw J.J. McCarthy's spray chart. I understand that he was on his third left tackle, but that right side of the field was pelted, and the left side of the field, I think, had 3 targets on the left side of the field. JJ looks
JJ
like
would
he.
have had a better passer rating if he spiked the ball every play.
I think JJ has a hard time going to his second and third reads and stares down. I mean, just very rudimentary stuff that he's. And maybe it's because he didn't have a rookie season, but you're backing up a guy, or you're watching a guy in Sam Darnold lead his team to a 14-3 record. Sam Darnold led that team to a 14-3 record, and you can't make that offense hum a little bit. Come on.
Yeah, no. The
A better
Viking.
offense, I would like to say that too. A better offense.
A better offense, yeah.
You brought in Will Fries and Ryan Kelly. That's a better. I mean, granted,
And another. Jordan Addison's out right now.
Yeah.
But Jalen
But you have-
Naylor. Jalen Naylor's playing
Jalen
just as
Naylor's
well.
looking great.
Yeah.
Jordan Mason looks great.
and you have Adam Thielen. You have T.J. Hawkinson.
Adam
you have
Thielen-
Jordan Mason.
Actually,
You have so many great weapons. Like, it's like the Niners with Brock Purdy. You can throw almost any quarterback in there, and he can be good. And J.J. McCarthy is not looking good.
I think Adam Thielen has 5 targets between the 2 games with McCarthy.
I
He's
don't
been
know
a
why
non-factor.
McCarthy's not looking at Thielen
No.
because Thielen.
And neither is T.J. Hawkinson. T.J. Hawkinson
We saw
might.
when Thielen was in Carolina, he was still good.
Yeah, I think T.J. Hawkinson has 2 catches between the 2 games, just not
Yeah,
getting
rough.
used. Also, the Falcons did what they did against a defense that was top ranked against the run last year. They were the second best run defense, I think. I saw. They only allowed
Yeah,
like
that-
1,500 yards.
Either second or first, they were a really good run defense.
Granted, they didn't have Van Ginkel, but that front line was still fully intact. So
Right. So there's no excuses. I mean, this team, the Vikings are kind of in shambles. That record doesn't show it. 1-1. I'd be worried about a lot of things right now. The
I did
biggest.
tell Owen, and I felt this as a Bears fan playing the Vikings week 1. You are going to hate Eric Wilson by the end of this game. Eric Wilson,
Yeah.
that dude,
That guy is a monster.
that dude's a dog. He's a dog, and he was a backup too.
Isn't he he's the Mike for Van Dinkel, isn't he? Van Dinkel, right? Pretty sure he's the Mike.
I think he's Cashman's
I think
backup.
he's playing for Cashman. Yeah.
Oh, Cashman, sorry.
Yeah.
Either way, he
But
looks
he
so
arguably
good.
played better than Cashman in the snaps that he's gotten so far this season.
I'd say at maybe
Yeah.
equal. Cashman
had
is
that-
a very talented linebacker.
I know, but Eric Wilson also had that tipped punt in week 1 too.
yeah.
Right. All right, on to third down, finally. All right, let's talk about some standout players, and then we have a fun little
Not gonna-
game.
We're not going to talk about any of the Monday night games. There wasn't
They
even
weren't-
much to talk about, but
No, not really. Kind of boring, especially.
Gino might have had one of the worst stat lines I've ever seen.
He looked like Jameis Winston
looked awful.
out there. He was
Threw
just
the ball
heaving it.
44 times for less than 200 yards and 3 picks.
Ashton Genty looked terrible. He slipped multiple times, and he just can't get in any direction.
Hey, no, he had that one really cool spin move on Derwin James.
Wow.
I wish they would draft the guy that you can't tackle. He says.
I don't
But,
understand it.
I did see a stat last night. I don't know if this finished the game, but Gino, on passes that are 10 or more air yards, was 0 for 10 with 3 picks at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we need to spend much time on that. Texans, Texans,
Can't
Buccaneers.
score.
The one thing I have to say is, Andrew and I had a good discussion about this last night. The 20-yard rush by Nick Chubb. First off, why isn't Antoine Winfield fast enough to catch washed-up Nick Chubb? Secondly, I don't like Nick Chubb scoring that. I think Nick Chubb should have went down. You still have you didn't even hit the 2-minute mark yet.
To be
And
fair,
I'll play devil's advocate here. That Texans goal line offense has been abysmal all season.
that's what I was going to say. That red zone offense is horrendous.
I know, but like, okay, Nick Chubb goes down on the 1-yard line. You're telling me with 4 rushes with Nick Chubb, you can't at least get it?
I don't think if he did go down, I don't think or let's just say Winfield tackled him. I don't think they're running the ball 4 times. They had the opportunity earlier and they passed it 3 times.
And Stroud basically threw it away on 4th and goal to Nico.
Yeah.
He would have been better off just trying to run it in. I don't get it.
That's all I have to say. Like, I fully get like that the red zone offense wasn't great, but you can't leave 4 timeouts for the Buccaneers. 2 minutes and 4 timeouts for the Buccaneers. You just can't. You can't leave Baker that opportunity.
Also through 2 games, Stingley's looked better than PS2.
Yes.
Yeah, Stingley's a dog.
Yeah.
That's no.
PS2 also it did get injured. We can't just forget about that, to be fair.
Yeah.
But Stingley is slowly
he got
turning...
routed up. He got routed up by Tyler Warren, so...
Yeah, that's crazy. Tyler Warren's good, but PS2 kind of looks a little iffy right now. Don't know what's going on or what changed, but the Broncos in general just look iffy to me. Like, that defense is not playing.
He might be more hurt than he's letting on, but...
Yeah, because honestly...
I think that's probably what it is.
To be honest, though, outside of him, their corners are not that great. I mean, Riley Moss is solid, and Jahdae Barron's a rookie. But even Riley Moss looks questionable, and Jahdae Barron, I haven't seen enough of him to dictate how good he is.
And they still haven't had Greenlaw either yet, so...
That's the craziest part. Greenlaw's not playing. That defense is just really weird. Like, they look worse than they did last year, which is crazy to say, because they got better.
They just need to mesh better.
Yeah.
All right.
I think the Broncos will get it figured out, but let's move on.
It is third down. We're gonna, like I said, talking about players of the week, kind of big name players that played pretty well, and we got a fun little game, like I said, with for Andrew and us, and that John told us we had to play, so there was no choice. I'm gonna call out one name right away, Andrew Mukuba for the Eagles. He's their corner 3. I think he's in the slot actually. He might be. I'm not sure. So, he had the interception. He had multiple pass breakups. He was guarding Kelsey a lot. And he honestly did great. I don't like the Eagles at all, but he looks incredible. Makuba looked just great. Great player. Honestly, really good. Especially with how questionable Mitchell and DeJean have been this start so far. Been really iffy. But
I remember Fangio was talking about moving DeJean to safety, too. Which...
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Let the fans have something, bro.
Yeah, I know. And I'm just
we need our Jackie Robinson, bro.
Right, and now they can move Adoree Jackson out because Makuba's better, and Adoree Jackson is just horrid. That guy is terrible.
He ticks me off.
Dude, he was good on the Giants, but he's terrible on the Eagles. Don't get it.
What else do we have for kind of standout players? We already talked about all the Falcons. I'm giving every Falcons rookie a standout player.
Oh, yeah.
They all played great.
Rome, obviously.
Rome did incredible. Rome was
incredible.
amazing, man.
Parker Romo.
Amon-Ra St. Brown had a great game.
Brandon Aubrey.
Doing Amon-Ra, Amon-Ra went crazy.
Malik Neighbors had a great game. Oh my God, Malik Neighbors did so good. Wandale had a great game for being a wide receiver too.
Tootin.
Yes, Tootin had a great game.
Great.
Yeah, the Jags have a great run game. No pass offense, though.
Yeah.
So
Brandon Aubrey.
Yep, Owen said Owen was talking about Aubrey.
Jonathan Taylor.
JT.
Oh, he looked incredible.
Jonathan Taylor has fully...
He's back.
Become who Jonathan Taylor should be. It's Jonathan Taylor's season, baby.
He had 25.
I'm so happy he's good.
He had 25 rushes last game. Oh my God. and he had 2 catches for 50 yards. That guy is the Colts offense in a nutshell.
Yup. Jonathan Taylor looked incredible.
Tyler Warren looked really good.
Tyler Warren is just improving every week.
Ooh, no. Tucker Kraft. Hello,
Tucker
Kraft
Kraft,
season,
yeah.
baby.
He had more
If you
receiving
follow
yards than the
TikTok, you already
Commanders.
saw how,
Keyshawn Nixon.
Keyshawn
Tucker
Nixon.
Kraft season.
Keyshawn had a great game. We already said Drake May had a great game. He played great.
Yep. Other than that, that's
I'd say those are some
a
of the
lot of
bigger
the main
ones.
guys.
Yeah.
I want to give a special shout out this week to Tier Tart again.
Had another good game. He played pretty solid.
He did have another really good game. Quentin Johnston
Puka
too.
had a
Quentin
really
Johnston.
good game.
Puka
Puka had a really good game too.
Special
Yeah.
props to QJ Quentin Johnston.
He had another
Wide
touchdown.
receiver
He's
one.
got 3 tutties this season already. Lad McConkey
He
is
is-
kind of. I'm surprised Lad didn't get the ball that much.
He's getting catches. He's getting short catches and expecting to get rack.
Except he's not, which sucks because people are. I think he's getting played a lot differently now than he did last year.
Yeah.
Like he's not.
I'm starting QJ and Lad this week in fantasy. By the way, I'm not starting Jerry Jeudy again.
You're starting 2 Chargers wideouts.
Yes, bro. I can't start Jerry Jeudy again.
I'm starting 3 Falcons this week against the Panthers. I'm starting Pitts, London, and Penix.
Oh my god! Oh wait, I play
Also,
against you. I
really
play
off
against you
topic.
this week. I play
An all
against you this
Giants
week.
fantasy team this week. An all Giants fantasy team this week would have put up 144 points.
Oh my god, dude!
That would have won our league this week.
That's filthy.
I'm
And their
starting.
defense
I'm
had
starting
-3.
Jordan Mason this week instead of Kyron Williams. So
Honestly, I would too.
Kyron is ass.
All right.
All right.
Should we go on to our mini game?
Yes, sir. This is a fun mini game. Our buddy John recommended we play. He told us about it as soon as the Bears game got into the second half. This is Would You Rather Caleb's Williams edition. So I have a list here of quarterbacks he wants us to compare. We're going to say if we'd rather have Caleb. This is for a... How do we want to put this? Is this like a franchise aspect? Like, who do we want for the future? Or who we want right now? Kind of deal. Like, where are we thinking in this sense?
I really don't care.
I'll say right now.
Right now? Okay, that actually works because there is some older quarterbacks.
I guess for the next 3 seasons. How about that? Mix it both.
Okay.
Next 3 seasons.
I'll start with... Okay, he doesn't really have like a level system, but I'll go based off who I think's the best and who I think is the worst. So we'll start at level 1, just because he played terribly. Caleb or Geno Smith?
Caleb.
Caleb. Okay, I think that's pretty... Like I said, that's level 1. I'll keep going as we get harder. Level 2, Russ. Caleb.
Caleb for next 3 seasons, yeah.
Russ right now though.
Level 3, Trevor Lawrence.
Caleb. Give me Caleb. T-Law's already going into his 6th season next year.
True, he does have a
Or is it
playoff.
fifth
He has a
next year?
playoff win, and he has proved he can be a good quarterback.
But he's not a good quarterback.
True, but he has...
He's not gonna get any better, and Caleb Williams has 3 seasons to get better still.
It's a little tougher for
I
me,
don't
but
think
it's tougher, but I'm definitely sticking Caleb. I'm just
I
saying...
think it's Caleb, but it's not like a dead given.
No. That's what I'm saying. It's Caleb, but it's not like as clean as we think it is. All right. Level, what are we on, 4? Level 4, Kyler Murray.
Caleb.
Caleb.
Kyler's not looked great.
No.
I love Kyler Murray to death, but
He just
This is,
isn't living
probably
up to
last year at
his...
the Cardinals.
Another quarterback with a Heisman who's not living up to his pedigree. So, all right, level 5, we got Tua. Turn the ball over.
Tua.
Caleb.
Give me Tua.
I'm taking Tua.
Okay.
I think
I'll take Tua.
I think if with a good coach, Tua can be a great quarterback. He is.
I think Tua is too much of an injury liability over 3 seasons.
True, but his own line is terrible, and it has been terrible.
Yeah. He's got a
But
card.
he's not incredibly mobile at this point anymore, and the Bears O line isn't much better.
True, but this is in a 3-season aspect, and if I can give Tua a different coach, we've seen Tua with a good coach. Like when McDaniels first started, he was just rifling it. He's great accuracy. I think there's a lot of upside for Tua. I understand where you're coming from, but I would rather have Tua. All right, level 5. Right? We're on 5? I think we're on 5. No, this is 6. Level 6, Brock Purdy.
Give me Caleb Williams.
Oh boy, this is tough.
I don't like Brock Purdy at all.
I hate Brock Purdy, but it's hard to deny the fact that he made it to the Super Bowl and Caleb Williams just lost by God.
True, but Caleb also didn't give up.
Jimmy Garoppolo also led basically that same team to the Super Bowl, though.
Yeah, and Jimmy Garoppolo had 60 passing yards in the NFC Championship that year. Raheem Mostert had 230 rushing yards.
I don't know.
I would hope that roster makes the Super Bowl.
I'm taking the safety and Brock Purdy.
Okay. I'm also going to say,
that.
just because we've seen more from Brock Purdy and he has more success, I'm also going to take Purdy. Because I feel like, again, good system, Purdy's a good quarterback. That's just how it is. And like Cam Newton said, is that guy going on? What's going on over there?
Playing CJ.
All right. And Cam Newton said it best. System quarterbacks are not a bad thing by any means. So, all right.
Field general.
Last level. This one's so easy. I can't even believe you put it in here. Caleb or Michael Penix?
All right, no. Yeah, it's Penix, baby. It's Penix. It's
Penix.
all day. It's Penix. It's not close. It's not close.
Caleb isn't Caleb younger than Penix? Yeah, he is. I think Penix just has more experience, just from the extra year in college. True.
Penix has an absolute rifle on him too. He makes every throw on the field.
I think I'm taking Penix just because he has a lot more upside than Caleb, and he's proven not as much because he hasn't played as much.
I don't think he has a lot more upside than Caleb. I think their upside is around the same.
True.
But I'm taking Penix.
Yeah. I think it's tough.
Unfortunately, it's
just tough. So
Penix for me, I think if Penix didn't put on his Superman cape at the end of that Buccaneers game and show that dude has hella grit when he plays. I mean, Penix he essentially turned into Cam Newton. He's not he's more mobile than people give him credit for. But Penix is ideally a pocket passer, and that dude was moving.
It was surprising. I honestly, when I saw him coming out of college, I thought he was more of an improviser type. But no, when he got into the NFL, he's proven he's a field general. He'll survey the field. He'll hit those throws. You just gotta give him the time. Let his routes develop. Let him do the work. So
he will stay in the pocket for as long as possible too.
Right.
He's very confident in the pocket.
He's not like Vic. He's not like Cam Newton. He's a great accuracy, great deep ball. He'll do it.
He's very. I think his best thing is he gets the ball out fast. He gets through his reads very well, and he is so confident in the pocket. He doesn't get scared. You see a lot of young quarterbacks, when the second they get a little pressure, they think they have to get out of the pocket as fast as possible and get away from the guys that can actually protect them. So, I think Penix that's probably his best attribute.
I got one more set. I got one more. This is just me saying this. Bonus segment. Caleb Williams or Jordan Love?
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love.
I kind of figured that was the answer. I just wanted to see where you guys are at because of that.
Okay. Caleb or JJ?
Caleb. JJ looks horrible. Did you say JJ?
I did say JJ.
You did?
Or Caleb. I said Caleb.
Oh, I thought Owen said JJ McCarthy.
No, I said Caleb. If it's a handoff competition, I'll say JJ. JJ hands off.
Okay. This isn't even Caleb. Bo Nix or Drake May?
Drake May.
Drake May?
Yeah, I don't trust Bo Nix at any point. I think if Bo Nix went anywhere but Denver, he was not going to be a good quarterback. I
think he could be decent, but I don't think he's anything crazy.
I think Sean Payton had a big part in that. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I think Sean Payton.
Should we move on to our next?
Fourth down. We got NFL Week 4.
Week 3.
It's Week 3. My bad. Wrong week. Week 3. We got score predictions. Hopefully this. So let me get the week.
I would like to say I actually got the Seahawks game fully correct. I guessed the exact score and Seahawks winning, and then I changed my mind 3 seconds later. Shout out to me for being stupid.
Okay, so we'll do our teams.
It happens.
We'll do our teams, and then do we want to do all the primetime games, or just a few?
Yeah, probably primetime and our team.
I don't want to really cover the Bills Dolphins game. I think that's
we're gonna skip
Bills by 100. That's all I need to say.
Yeah.
Where is the? Okay, I can't find the Week 3. Oh, there it is. I got it. Okay. I got
That's
it.
just gonna be a massacre on national TV.
Yeah, it definitely is. All right. So we're skipping that one. Let's see.
Well, maybe not. The Dolphins looked decent, but
So first up,
I don't trust
Falcons
them.
Panthers. Falcons Panthers, boys. Falcons Panthers.
Give me
Owen.
Atlanta 30. I don't know. Give me Atlanta 31, Panthers 14. 17, not 14.
14.
17. I changed my mind.
Oh boy, here we
Hopefully I
go.
don't regret that.
You're gonna regret it.
31-17, Falcons win.
All right, Andrew. Falcons Panthers. Where we at?
Falcons 28-3.
Oh no, that is a curse.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Just
damn
kidding.
it.
My actual prediction is You know what? Falcons 38-10.
Oh my god.
I would love for that.
That is a bold. That's gonna be my bold take of these scores. I think
Oh,
Penix goes crazy.
If I here it's tough.
Dude, don't do it.
No, I'm not going to. Okay, here's the thing. If you asked me this question about these two teams last week before the Falcons played the Vikings, I would have actually said the Panthers were going to win. But after watching both teams collectively last week, I think the Panthers are going to get massacred on the line front. Like Owen said, the Falcons D line so deep. You got so many different guys that are going to be rushing the passer. You got Caden Ellis who's going to be coming in.
I'm starting all linemen. No,
I need a running back. I don't want to. I can't start Chuba this week.
Well, we can talk about that after.
Tyler
We'll talk about it after.
I don't have Algier.
Pick him up. He's a
Go pick up
free agent.
Scatterbo. No, don't get Scatterbo. You're going to start him this week. Never mind. I get Tyler Algier. No. All right. But I'm going to have to take the Falcons. I think it's a gimme. I'm going to take Falcons 28, Panthers 10. I think this Falcons team is a top 5 defense in the league, or top 10 defense in the league. No. Top 5 defense in the league. I think it's a top 5 defense. If AJ Terrell's healthy, it's a top 5 defense.
I wouldn't say top 5. I would say.
I don't got many teams in front of them.
15.
Ravens aren't top 5. Ravens aren't a top 5 defense. Neither are the Broncos. Who else do you got up there? That's all I'm saying. But all right, next game. Bears Cowboys. Or no. We better do Saints Seahawks for John, even though he's not here. We'll do Saints Seahawks.
Seahawks 28-10.
Wow. Okay.
There's definitely some hate in that one.
Give me Seahawks. 24-13.
24-13. I'm going to go the opposite direction. I'm taking the Saints. I'm going to say Saints. I think this is going to be a defensive game if these two are playing each other.
I almost went 17-13 if I'm being honest, but
that's kind of what I'm at. You know what? I'm actually going to go exactly with that. I'm going Saints 17-13.
I think you guys don't have enough faith, and after seeing what that Seahawks offense did to a good Steelers defense, they put up 31 points on the Steelers defense. You don't think they can put up more than 17 against the Saints?
The Saints are surprised. The Saints surprised me last week with how
it all depends on Sam Darnold, to be honest.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Sam Darnold just didn't look that good. And
I think Darnold will get it done, but I don't think he'll have as good of a week.
I think Spencer Rattler. I think we underestimated because Spencer Rattler's not been playing bad football, to be honest. He's actually playing solid, surprisingly.
He'll probably regress pretty quick, though.
Probably.
He's not going to play good against that Seahawks defense. I'm telling you guys, that Seahawks defense is legit.
Well, I gotta go.
I don't think Rattler loses the starting job this season to Shuck.
No. To be honest, I also don't want all of us to just have the same picks. I kind of want to spice it up, take my risks. I did it last week. I was right about the Chiefs Seahawks or the Chiefs Eagles, even though no one else was. So. All right, Cowboys Bears. Oh boy, Owen.
Don't pick the Bears again. You picked them last week. Don't ever do it again.
I don't know if I'll ever pick. I mean, that's the first time I ever picked the Bears to win. I don't know why. I just kind of had a little feeling in my nipple, but yeah, I don't have that anymore. Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys are gonna probably curb stomp. Actually, no, it's probably not gonna be a curb stomp.
Oh.
Cowboys are the
This might be an
Cowboys.
offensive onslaught, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think hope mm, Cowboys. Cowboys 27, Bears 24.
Ooh. Okay.
I in my heart want to say Bears. So for that reason, I'm gonna go Cowboys 38-24.
Okay.
I don't think our defense is going to be able to stop anything they do. Our run defense still isn't great. Javonte Williams is going to go crazy. Javonte Williams is going to have his best, probably the best week of his season.
I hope not.
If I'm going to guess,
I hope not.
if I'm going to guess, Javonte Williams might go for 30 fantasy this week.
I hope he doesn't. I play him.
Well,
so
he had 20. He had like 21 his first week in PPR, 25 his second week in PPR. Javonte Williams is prime.
CeeDee Lamb is going to be
shocked.
CeeDee Lamb's going to be getting guarded by Deshaun Wright, or hopefully Kyler Gordon is back. Deshaun Wright guarded Justin Jefferson in week 1, and Jefferson had a
Did
pretty
nothing.
rough.
Okay, but was that on Jefferson or the quarterback?
I mean, Jefferson wasn't getting open very often either. Deshaun Wright had him pretty blanketed for a good portion of it.
Mm-hmm.
However, CeeDee Lamb might. I mean, it depends on who he's being guarded by. If CeeDee Lamb is being guarded by Tyreek Stevenson, the Bears are going to lose 50-25.
I think the Bears could lose 50-25 if Tyreek's on George Pickens either.
I think just Tyreek Stevenson makes the Bears a candidate to lose by 30.
All right.
But yeah, 38-24 is my final guess.
I'm gonna take the complete opposite direction. I think this is. I got Cowboys winning 41-21.
Yeah.
I did not like what I saw in that defense. To be honest, I think the Cowboys' offense is almost. It's not as good as the Lions can be, but it's still good. And if
Schottenheimer is impressing me so far.
Yeah, the offensive firepower this team has is ridiculous. I mean, to be honest, even with how much pressure Dak was getting up front from the Giants D-line, he still looked fine. And Javonte, like you said,
Blue
Javonte
hasn't played yet.
Right. Like.
Yeah, I don't think he really needs to play much. Javonte.
No, but I'm saying he does add that extra dimension if they want to.
Right. I just don't have faith in the Bears defense, unfortunately. I do think if the
Neither do
Bears
I.
defense can play at a subpar level and just give the offense a chance, I think they'll actually do pretty solid. I think Rome is going to have another great game, too. I think Rome is going to absolutely...
He's going to need to for the Bears to have any chance.
He's going to mess up Trayvon or Darren Bland.
And actually be involved in the offense. Why the hell are you drafting? You know, that's your first 3 draft picks. If you have both your second rounds are healthy scratches and you don't use your first round pick at all, trade your picks away if you're not going to use them.
Yeah.
Well, Luther was the second round pick as well. I just want to point that out.
And they don't use him either, unfortunately, which
So,
I feel like they
didn't
should
him
use
at all.
him more.
Sorry, first 3 picks.
All right. Next game. Chiefs Giants.
Chiefs.
Oh boy.
14.
What? What was the first number? I didn't hear the first one.
Chiefs
21.
21.
Okay.
Giants 14. That I don't know. That Giants defense. That's a lot of pressure. Mahomes is going to be running for his life, and
It's mostly going to be from the right. I think it's mostly going to be from the right side of the line.
I don't see it being a very high-scoring game.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't know. The Chiefs' offense has not looked very crazy.
Okay, can I say something?
Is
I
it?
don't know.
Xavier Worthy should be playing this week. I just wanted to throw that out
He
there.
should be.
I think so.
That's impressive.
At most, I would say is 24.
Yeah, that's a good
14.
number, honestly. All right, Andrew.
I don't know. I'm not huge on the Chiefs' offense versus a lot of pressure, and I'm not
Right.
huge on the Giants' offense putting
Especially-
up anything similar to what they did against Dallas's defense, which is paper plate.
I think. Actually, Andrew, you go. Sorry, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Is that MetLife or Arrowhead?
MetLife. This is MetLife.
Okay. My hot take of the day.
Oh boy.
My
Giants
hot
winning.
take.
Giants winning.
Chiefs start 0-3.
I got the Giants winning 31-21.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh,
You got
boy.
wait. We got the Eagles only dropping 20, and we got the. You think the Giants are gonna drop 31? Oh my god.
Do you know how one-dimensional that Eagles offense is? It is Jalen Hurts scramble and tush push.
True, but it's way more organized. The Giants are kind of just let Russ just throw moonballs. And
it
honest,
works.
The Giants run a recess football scheme.
And it sort of works, and it's in MetLife.
You make your call, man. All right.
I'll give my argument for this after the podcast if you want.
No, it's fine. My hot take is I think Brashad Smith jumps into a more improved workload, and I think he shows out. So I think the Chiefs are winning this. I hope that Pacheco gets benched, and I hope Xavier Worthy has a good week, and I hope Travis Kelce just stops playing football. So, I hope Kelce just retires before the game so that he can't hinder us any more than he already has. You know what's funny? I also want to take the Giants. Really badly. I have the Giant originally after what I saw. I originally wanted to say 21-13 Giants, but I think with Worthy coming back, I think that'll make a big difference. And I'm gonna say Chiefs 24, Giants 15.
15.
Yeah. Score a touchdown, miss the extra point, and then
3 field goals.
I'm thinking safety. I'm thinking touchdown, 2 field goals, safety.
Hey, you watch it happen. It might happen. Wait.
You know, with that Giants D-line, that's very possible.
Maybe I should have said 17. 24-17.
I just want to say, CBS Sports has the Bears winning 31-24.
Jesus. And this is why those guys are at
CBS.
CBS. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, Owen, my bad. 17. 24-17 Chiefs. That's my bad. I forgot what you need for 15. I was thinking of the math wrong in my head. All right, last game, Ravens-Lions. This is Monday night, I believe.
It's going to be a good game.
I think this is going to be a shootout.
To me, like... Oh. I don't even know who to pick here.
I have my mind made up.
Ravens 38, Lions 37. One score.
Oh my god.
Or not even one score, 1 point game. 37.
Andrew.
Who do you have winning that?
The Ravens.
Ravens by 1 point.
I am very concerned about the Ravens defense in prime time. That's my biggest issue with them overall. I mean, they only gave up 10 points to the
Cleveland Browns. Right.
Who got shut down by the Bengals defense. So, and the Lions looked like they couldn't be stopped. Even defensively, they looked great, other than a few plays. So, I'm actually, is it in Detroit or Maryland?
It's in Baltimore. It's in Baltimore.
It's in Baltimore?
Yeah.
All right.
If I'm reading this list correctly, which I'm pretty sure I am.
All right, so here's what's going to happen. It's going to be 35-31 going to the last drive of the game.
Oh boy.
Lions are going to have the ball.
Who's up? 35-31. Who's up?
Ravens are going to be up 35-31 going to the last drive. Lions are going to have the ball at the 35. It's going to go out the back of the end zone. They're not going to give them a return. And they're going to come up short. I think the Ravens win 35-31.
Okay.
But I do think the Lions give them a huge scare.
All right. I'm going to go in the opposite direction of you two. I've got Lions winning this 42-38. I think Baltimore's going to be winning by 21 out of half, and I think they're going to choke the lead. Again, because that's just what they do in primetime. I think Lamar's going to have an amazing game. And I just
Please, Derrick Henry. Please, bro, don't make me post a TikTok of you singing, bro.
I can love you.
I've got the Lions winning this one. I think the Lions offense looked incredible. Jair is going to be covering Isaac Tesla, and Tesla's going to score another one-handed or crazy
Not even
touchdown.
a starter, bro.
He's going to be by the end of the year.
By the end of the year, yes.
I think
they never should have got rid of Tim Patrick.
No, they shouldn't have. Don't get me wrong. Tesla has only one-handed touchdowns in his career so far, which is a crazy stat if you think about it. He's got like 2 catches for 2 one-handed touchdowns. So, I don't think the Ravens can win against a high potent offense. So, that's just Andrew, stop. All right.
We're getting to that point where we can just start messing around.
Yeah, I mean, actually, hour and a half. We got through those. We kind of sped it up at the end. We took a long time at the start, but that's okay. I believe that is what. Go
Can
ahead.
I give my reasoning for the Giants-Chiefs game quick?
I mean, I don't think I need to hear it, but that's just me. Go ahead.
So my biggest thing is the Chiefs haven't been this. They have not lost 3 games in a row since. I can't even remember the last time the Chiefs lost 3 games in a row.
I think Alex.
Do you know that off the top of your head?
I think Alex Smith would have been our start. No, actually, I don't even think under Alex Smith that happened. I think the last time that happened was that 2012 season or whatever. When we had
Kyle Orton, you guys' quarterback?
I believe so. That's when we didn't have a receiver catch a single touchdown in a season.
That was that the year you guys went 3-13.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we started 0-3 that season. Actually, I don't even know if we started 0-3 that season. Now you're making me question this. Hold up.
But
you go ahead. I'm going to look this up.
I think they finally get Tyrone Tracy involved in this offense a little more against a run defense that, albeit hasn't been terrible, but it hasn't been exactly amazing either. I think that loss to the Eagles last week was a huge kick in the mouth. And like I said, this is either gonna be a get right game. I don't know if I actually said this, but it's either gonna be a massive get right game for them, and they're gonna win by 30, or what I think is actually gonna happen. And I mean, I think if the Chiefs lose this game, they're still the Chiefs. They can probably find a way to get back into the mix. Giants lose this game, I think their season's over already.
They have the toughest schedule in football. Starting 0-3 is not going to help. I think Jackson Dart will become the quarterback at some point. I still think it's going to happen.
But I think a desperate Russell Wilson is an incredible quarterback. I think there's something about a desperate Russell Wilson that just makes me feel better.
Okay, so
in a lot of ways.
I agree, by the way. I think Russell Wilson can be very good. It just depends which Russ we're getting. Are we going to get Denver Russell Wilson, or are we going to get Seahawks Russell Wilson? And
I think we're...
That's right.
I think Seahawks Russ is here to stay for a couple of weeks. At least a few weeks.
We'll see. This is a... Now, I'm not going to be crazy about our defense, because it has been bad in some spots, but it is definitely better than the Cowboys' defense. Now, our offense is not nearly as good. Our offense is like... I think we're bottom 5 right now in offense. And I do
agree. And I do also want to acknowledge that the Giants were terrible against the Commanders week 1.
Yes.
However, the Chiefs' offensive line hasn't been anything incredible, especially not that right side. And
Trey Smith and Jawan Taylor have been underwhelming. Well, actually, no, it's just been Trey Smith and Suamata Tia.
And that front 7 for the Giants is frightening.
Yes.
And their secondary, though not great, if they get enough help from the front 7, any secondary can be decent if their front 7 is good enough. And I think Abdul Carter actually has a pretty good game this game. I think he'll get...
Depends where they send him from.
Yeah.
If they send him...
I do think he gets a sack this week.
His first, that'd be his first, right?
I think so. The NFL will post it. It'll be a big deal. The crowd will go nuts. I think Wan'Dale Robinson's wide receiver 1 this week.
That's tough. It's funny. I want to start Malik Neighbors so badly, but I don't know if I can. I'm gonna have to send him
Who
this week.
is McDuffie going to be covering?
Me.
If I had to guess, it depends. Jalen Watson will probably be on Malik Neighbors, and then Christian Fulton or Noel Williams will probably be on Wandale. If I had to guess, McDuffie will probably be on Darius Slayton or Malik. It'll be kind of like an interchange thing. Because they put McDuffie in the slot a lot, and I think the Giants' slot is either Wandale or Darius Slayton. I'm pretty sure. So
I think they interchange that too.
Right, so it's going to depend. But I think he'll cover Malik, which is not a good matchup for him. He does bad against tall wideouts. Because, size.
I don't know. I think Leak and Wandale are gonna have a great game.
So,
that's my reasoning.
No, I
there
gotcha.
isn't much more than just.
Also,
I think
that 2012 season we were talking about, they didn't even start 0-3 then. They went 2-14, and they didn't start 0-3.
Okay.
And they had Matt Castle at quarterback.
It was Matt Castle. Okay.
Yes, it was. We lost 40-24, then 35-17, and then we won in overtime against the Saints. 27-24 against the Saints in OT. So.
Love to see it.
Yeah, and we still didn't start 0-3.
Yes, you did. I don't know. Google says the last time the Kansas City Chiefs started the season 0-3 was 2012.
I'm looking at the 2012.
And you guys finished 2-14.
Oh, and I'm looking at it right now. They're not 2-12.
I don't know. That's just what Google says.
When was the last time? When was the last time they lost 3 games in a row? That's what I was wondering. Because they lost the Super Bowl and then 2 games this regular season.
Oh no.
Not then. That was 2021. What about 2022? Nope.
2017.
Was the last time they lost 3 in a row?
Yep, Alex Smith.
2017.
Yeah.
Giants, Buffalo, Jets.
This should be the first time that Patrick Mahomes would lose 3 games in a row.
It's the first time he started 0-2 since his sophomore year of high school, I think, is what I saw.
Yeah, that's right. So.
Right.
But we've never seen a desperate Patrick Mahomes, and
he's trying his.
Really
I
concerned.
think he's the only person who's been showing up lately on the team.
A desperate Chiefs team does not look great so far, though. So
yeah, we'll see. We'll just have to wait till Sunday. Anything can happen on a given Sunday. So
I think they're trying to play more than their means.
You know, like I said, I think the rushing attack has a lot to do with the offense being stagnant. So
yeah,
and a lot of bad play calling. Like, why are we throwing a deep shot down 10 with 5 minutes left? Where has this been all game? Why aren't we getting these deep routes involved? You know, it is what it is. Andy's got to stop playing soft play calling, and Matt Nagy's got to get in there and say something and stop it with his stupid trick plays that he keeps recommending. So, quit with the jet sweep reverses to Pacheco. It doesn't work. All right. I think that is everything for us today. Honestly, kind of a shorter episode for us. It's crazy to say, but it is. I think that's about it, unless you guys have anything else. It is 4th down. The field goal is up, and it is good. And we're ending off this segment. No doink this time. So
at least it's not Koo back there.
Yeah, no joke. We would have missed. Or if it's Butker on an extra point, then we also would have missed. So, all right, guys, that is it for us. We'll see you guys in episode 5 after week 3 has ended. Until then, that is it from the Chain Gang. Or 3/4 of the Chain Gang. So, peace out.